Cheshire or Wallingford? If you're looking in New Haven County, you've probably already narrowed it down to these two. Same location, similar price ranges, same buyer pool. But here's the part most people miss. These towns are not interchangeable. I'm Dave Jones, broker and owner of Dave Jones Realty, lifelong Connecticut resident. My team is in the market every single day. And today we're breaking both towns down across 10 categories, a half a star each. And by the end, you will know which one's a better fit for you. So let's get into it. The first thing we need to talk about, and this is where most buyers start, entry price. Wallingford's 2025 median sales price is $279,900, and Cheshire's was $385,000. That is a $105,000 difference, and Wallingford is 27% cheaper. For buyers working with tight budgets or trying to stay under a certain monthly payment, that difference is massive. It can be the difference between qualifying comfortably or stretching it too far. Wallingford's lower price point makes it accessible to a broader range of buyers. First-time homebuyers moving up from condos, people relocating to Connecticut who want space but can't afford Fairfield County pricing. Cheshire's higher price reflects what you get: larger lots, stronger school perception, and a more established suburban feel. But if the question is simply where can I buy for less money, the answer is Wallingford, and it's not even close. And because of that, Wallingford gets half a star. Now here's the category that changes the math entirely. And this is one most buyers do not calculate until they're already deep in the process. Property tax. Cheshire's mill rate is 29.74. Wallingford's mill rate is 24.12. That is a 19% difference. Wallingford's mill rate is significantly lower. And when you combine that with Wallingford's lower purchase price, the monthly cost advantage compounds. Let me show you what this means in real dollars. Let's take two homes, both assessed at $300,000. Remember, in Connecticut, assessed value is typically about 70% of market value. So we're talking about homes that would be in the low to mid 400 range. In Cheshire, at 29.74 mils, the annual property tax would be $8,922. In Wallingford, with the 24.12 mils, the annual property tax is $7,236. That is a $1,686 per year savings. Over a 30-year mortgage, that is $50,000 in tax savings, before you even factor in that the Wallingford home costs you $105,000 less. So you're paying less to buy in and paying less on taxes every year. This is the number that makes Wallingford a serious value play for buyers who know how to run the math. Because of this, Wallingford gets half a star. So Wallingford is off to a super strong start, but let's see if Cheshire's able to catch up and how the last 8 categories play out. Next up, and this tells you where buyer demand is actually heading right now, that is market momentum. In 2025, Cheshire had 319 closed sales, and the average price was $385,000, up 6.4%. Days on market was 31, and list to sales price was 101.6%. This is a stable market. Values are climbing. Homes sell at or slightly above asking price. The market is predictable. Wallingford's 2025 stats: 381 closed, average sales price of $279,900, up 8.5%. Days on market is only 15. List to sales price is 103.1%. The market is moving fast. Homes sell in 2 weeks. Buyers are bidding over asking, and the momentum is real. Both markets are strong. Both show price appreciation, but Wallingford's sales volume is higher. Its days on market are half of Cheshire's, and its list to sales price ratio is higher. Wallingford has more momentum right now. And because of that, Wallingford gets half a star. Here's something buyers do not think about until they're actually trying to buy. What does it feel like to compete in each market? Cheshire has 319 sales in 31 days on market. That's a healthy, active market. You have time to think. You have time to see a property. Go home, talk it over, come back for a second look. There's competition, but it's not frantic. Wallingford had 381 sales, 15 days on market. It's faster, homes sell quicker. If you see something you like, you have to be ready to make a decision. Buyers are competing aggressively. Homes are going 3% over asking. For buyers who want time and less pressure, Cheshire offers a better buying experience. Buyers who are ready to move fast and want much more inventory turnover, Wallingford will work. But the calmer, more deliberate pace in Cheshire, it gets the edge. And because of it, Cheshire gets half a star. If you're seriously looking at New Haven County, Wallingford, Cheshire, or anywhere in between, consider the team at Dave Jones Realty. We are in these towns every single day. We would love to help you and point you in the right direction. Call us now. My number's pinned in the comments down below. You can also visit our site, Search All CT Homes, where we have every house available in Connecticut. We know this market and we would love to help you. Now let's talk about something that matters if you're commuting to New Haven or Hartford, or even if you're trying to get to New York. Daily access and the commute. Both towns sit on Route 15. That's the Merritt-Wilbur-Cross Parkway. Both are close to 91. Highway access is excellent. You can get to New Haven in 15 to 20 minutes, Hartford in 30 minutes. For highway commuters, both towns deliver. But here is where Wallingford has a major advantage. It has Metro North rail access. Wallingford has a station on the Hartford line. You can take the train in New Haven, Hartford, or even down to New York via the New Haven line. For commuters who want the option of rail, or who are relocating from New York and want to maintain that lifestyle, Wallingford offers something that Cheshire does not. Cheshire does not have rail access. You're driving, and that's fine for most buyers. But for the subset who prioritize rail, it might be a deal breaker. Because of this, Wallingford wins on commute and daily access, and Wallingford gets half a star. Here's a category that matters deeply if you have school-aged kids or plan to: the schools and the perception. I never rank schools directly on this channel. For school data, just go over to greatschools.org. You can also find all the school data on our website when you're looking at properties. Enter the exact address you're considering and you will see. But perception drives real estate demand, and in New Haven County, Cheshire has a stronger school reputation. Cheshire is known as one of the top public schools in the district and in the region. Families specifically seek out Cheshire because of the schools. The town's reputation for academic quality is well established, and it drives consistent demand for people who prioritize education. Wallingford has solid schools, and it serves its community well. But when families are comparing towns side by side on greatschools.org, Wallingford and Cheshire, Cheshire typically comes out ahead in the ratings. Perception matters. It drives buyer behavior, and Cheshire has the edge here. And because of it, Cheshire gets half a star. Now let's talk about lifestyle, because that's where the character of each town really shows up. Cheshire feels like a classic New England suburban town. It has a town green, local shops, a sense of community. The vibe is quiet. It is residential. You have parks, you have trails, you have good local restaurants. It feels cohesive and established. Wallingford feels more sprawling and commercial. It has more retail, more restaurants, more shopping centers. Route 5 runs through the center of town with strip malls and chain stores. You have more conveniences nearby. But the overall feel is less quaint and more functional. Neither one is better. It depends on what you value. Some buyers want the charm and cohesiveness of Cheshire, others want the convenience and variety of Wallingford. Both towns offer a good suburban lifestyle, so this is a split, and both get half a star. Here is something buyers often overlook: amenities and things to do. Cheshire has parks, trails, local dining, community events. It has Mixville Park, Loch 12 Historical Park, local farmers markets. The town has charm. It has green space, but it's not packed with amenities. Wallingford has more. You have shopping centers along Route 5, a wider variety of restaurants, Wharton Brook State Park, the Wallingford Community Pool. Cheshire does have a pool as well. The Choate Rosemary Hall campus bringing cultural events to town. There's simply more going on in Wallingford. For buyers who value having more local options and variety, Wallingford's going to win this one. And Wallingford gets half a star. Let's talk about space and outdoor feel, because for some buyers, this is the deciding factor. Cheshire offers larger lots on average. You can find homes on half acre to 1 acre pretty easily. The overall feel is more spacious and open. You have more separation from neighbors. The towns have a suburban rural character that appeals to buyers who want breathing room. Wallingford offers good-sized lots as well, but the town is denser overall. You'll find homes on quarter acres to a half acre lots, which is still solid, but not as much variety in larger parcels. For buyers who want maximum space and lot size, Cheshire definitely has the edge. And because of this, Cheshire gets half a star. Finally, and this matters most when it comes time to sell, the resale value. Both towns are New Haven County suburbs with great schools, strong highway access. Both attract people who hold properties long term. Both have solid fundamentals. Cheshire's median price of $385 was up, and the market is stable. Values are climbing steadily. The school reputation drives the consistent demand. Wallingford's 2025 median of $279,900 is up 8.5%. That is faster appreciation than Cheshire. The market is hot. Homes sell quick. The value proposition, lower price, lower taxes, rail access, creates a strong demand. Both towns have great resale, but Wallingford's 8.5% appreciation and faster market momentum give it the edge. And because of this, Wallingford gets half a star. Wallingford wins this matchup pretty decisively. Wins came on entry price, property tax, market momentum, commute access, amenities, resale strength, and every one of those wins points to the same thing. Wallingford is really a value play. Cheshire wins on buying experience, the schools and perception, the space. It ties on lifestyle. Its wins are built on quality, reputation, and a more relaxed suburban feel. The wrong move is buying in Wallingford and wishing you were in Cheshire because your kids are in the school system and you realize the perception gap matters more than you thought. The other wrong move is buying in Cheshire and feeling the monthly payment pinch because you did not calculate the property tax differences properly. You have to figure out exactly what you need, not what sounds nice, what you actually need, and then pick the town that delivers on that. You are not going to go wrong with either of these two towns. I have friends that live in both Wallingford and Cheshire, and they both love them. They're passionate about them. It's all about what you want and what's a perfect fit for you. Here's what I want you to do right now. If you are still in research mode, bookmark the video, keep watching all the content we put out. We put out Versus Series content, Connecticut market updates. I want this to be the channel you come back to every time you have a real estate question about the great state of Connecticut. I'm Dave Jones, broker, owner, and lifelong Connecticut resident. If you want to talk real estate in Connecticut, or specifically New Haven County, you know where to find me. My phone number, email, and website are all down below. We have 5 offices across the state, and we have one mission for our family of agents to help your family. For all things living in Connecticut, I'll see you in the next one.